Today we're going to discuss the most effective ways to trade the market after a news release, whether it can be CPI, NFP, or FOMC. So stay tuned in this video, watch until the end. So today is CPI. So today there was CPI actually. It was released at, I don't know where your location is, but where I am, it is usually around 2:30 in the afternoon. So the US CPI released the data today, showed inflation jumping to 4.2% on year. So that made the market to no, it didn't favor the dollar, by the way. The inflation jumped. I nearly made a mistake there. Hope you guys can forgive me for that. Also, this is my first video, man, and I'm just getting back to dropping this content and everything. So make sure, guys, you guys like, subscribe, and I'm gonna be dropping everything that I know about forex trading. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do after a news event is to not jump in straight the market. You need to wait at least 2 or 3 hours. So the news event happened around 2:30, and now currently it's like 5 to 6. Do you understand? So you need to wait at least 3 hours just so that the volatility of the market can relax a little bit, because the moment when you jump in after a news release, whether it's NFP, CPI, or FOMC, these major three events, you will get chopped. You will get chopped because you might be thinking, oh, now it's gonna sell, and then boom, you just start buying again. So let me dive deep and show you guys what happened on Euro USD. I chose Euro USD today. Let's go to 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna pinpoint what happened. So you can clearly see the candlestick here of what happened. Is this candlesticks? I hope you guys can see it, right? This was definitely around 2:30. This was definitely around 2:30. So it dropped and then it pulled back. So my thing there is that trading CPIs and NFP and FOMC, it's good, I can tell you that, but it needs people that are willing to risk. I would rather wait for the market, because this pullback here, it gives me a sort of confirmation of that the CPI today was released and the market couldn't or failed to break this zone here, which the market keeps testing. The first came and created it, so it's strong, and the second time it bounced back. The third time it kind of slightly touched it, and then on FOMC it touched it, and now it's pulling back. So that gives me a confirmation that the market is favoring the buyers, or the buyers are in control of this market. You understand? So it gives more of a confirmation by just waiting and trading after what the CPI did. If the market broke here, and then let's just say it came and it did this retest, I'll be talking about a sell. But the fact that it did that massive pullback, it just shows that the buyers are really in control, even though when the market really went down, but because of the news release, but the buyers are still in control. So let's go to the highest time frame. This is my strategy now, right? And it's quite clear, man. And some people may say, so this is, higher time frames are for long term. Let me show you guys something. I am seeing a buy, and I'm gonna give you a reason why. Right now I'm seeing a current buy. I'm talking about a trade where you can enter, and then in the next 2, 3, 4 hours you will be making profits, right? but overall the structure for me, it confirms a sell. So let me draw something nice for you. Right, we have two bullish candlesticks going up here and they stopped here. Now we have two bearish candlesticks coming down. We have one bullish candlestick going up accompanied by the second bullish candlesticks, and then we have three bullish candlesticks coming down, and we have four bullish candlesticks, and then I think it's four bearish candlesticks, and then we have three, and then one came down, and my best guess is that the market is still gonna come here. So the best thing you can do after this is to trade your, is to draw your support, matter of fact, let me put it here, because yeah, I don't want to mind that news report, because it's just news report, guys. Don't take it too much serious, don't let it distract you. So that's my best guess, and it's showing that it wants to go up instead of going down, because again, if the market wanted to sell, because there was a news report, it would have gone down. Let me go to a smaller time frame so that you guys can just see this thing clearly. And voila, I hope you guys can see what the market is trying to do right now. The market is trying to get back to that point, because had it that the sellers are in a strong position right now, this market would have done like this. If the sellers were in a strong position, the moment when you start doing this, it would have come and broke and did this, and then we'll be talking about something else. Eventually it might happen, but for now, if you want to be safe, right, and what I'm seeing, probably when you see this video, maybe this trade has already passed, so don't follow it. Just an educational purposes of what to do after a news event. But for now, we focus on what? Going to the upside. And that is the lesson for today, guys. You can use these strategies in every pair. So just wait. Remember, you have to wait and see if the news broke major supports or resistance, and then you make your decision based on what it did. If it didn't break and it's showing that it's going on another direction after the news release, there's no need for you to force trades. Follow the market. That's what I always say, follow the market. You don't need to go against the market. I feel like the reason why you blow is you go against the market. So if you just follow it, you will be good. If you go most of the time and you see the market is buying, buy with it. There's no need for you to be selling it, because you use you just think this thing of, if I sell it will sell. No, if the market is buying, buy with it. If the market is selling, sell with it. And right now we are sitting in a good bullish. You can even see that candlestick that's just popping up right there. If this candlestick can close higher than this previous bearish candlestick, it's a good trade, it's a good buy by the market. Eventually the market might sell after it has reached our resistance again for a third touch. So eventually it will sell, but right now we are still on the buys, and you can see where the candlestick is going. So guys, that was my first video since I uploaded, and I will gratefully, oh, look at that candlestick, bro. It's like we should be trading live, guys. Look at that candlestick. Everything I'm explaining is happening live. If you have reached this far, please subscribe. I know sometimes I do stumble my words. I'm learning on speech, guys. Yeah, so you'll have to forgive me on that. So please like and subscribe, so that it helps this channel to grow, guys, and it just helps us overall. So shout out, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. Maybe some of you already know these things, but I'm gonna be dropping videos every every 2 videos in a week. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So shout out guys, 10 minutes, I'm out.